Welcome to Healthy Men 70 Plus. We're your place for deep dives into staying strong and feeling vital as you age. I'm Emily Johnson, your health and wellness coach.
And I'm Robert Miller, Senior Men's Health Specialist. It's good to be here.
We want to cut through some of the noise and just give you practical stuff, things you can actually use day to day.
Exactly. And today we're diving into something, well, it affects a lot of men, particularly in their 70s and beyond. It's that decline in muscle mass people sometimes notice.
Right. It's a common concern.
It is, and for good reason. Losing muscle isn't just about feeling a little weaker. It can really affect your balance, make everyday things like climbing stairs or even carrying groceries feel like a chore.
Yeah.
And that can start to chip away at your independence, which is a big deal.
That's a really strong point, and it's something, well, maybe you notice it as a bit more stiffness or maybe just not feeling quite as energetic. But what's actually going on inside our bodies? What's the science behind it? Can you break that down for us?
Sure. Well, the scientific term for this is sarcopenia, fancy word, but it just means age-related muscle loss. And it's not just one thing. It's usually a few factors working together.
Okay.
Think about your body's muscle building system. After 60, and definitely into your 70s, some key signals get weaker. Those are things like growth hormones and sex hormones like testosterone. They just don't push for muscle growth and repair quite as hard.
Ah, so the signals aren't as strong.
Exactly. And at the same time, your digestion might become a little less efficient, meaning it's harder to pull out all the good stuff from your food, especially protein, which muscles really need.
Right.
And then there's activity. If, life changes or health issues mean you're less active, that speeds up muscle breakdown too.
So it sounds like a combination of things kind of working against muscle mass. But you've said before this isn't, like, inevitable, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest misunderstanding people have?
That's spot on. The biggest misconception is thinking, oh, I'm just getting older, nothing I can do. That's just not true. While these changes happen, significant decline is not unavoidable.
Okay.
And that's precisely why protein becomes so incredibly important as you get older.
So protein is the key.
It's a massive key. Think of it as the essential building blocks. Your body is always breaking down and rebuilding muscle. After 70, if you don't get enough protein, that breakdown starts to win. So getting enough high-quality protein every day gives your body the tools it needs. It helps maintain muscle, seriously lowers your risk of falls and fractures.
Which is huge.
Huge. Improves stamina, and really helps you hold on to your independence and vitality. It's about being able to do the things you want to do.
That's really empowering, knowing you have some control. So, okay, we understand the why. Let's get practical. We've looked into this and found some great, affordable protein sources. What have we got?
Absolutely. And the great news is you don't need anything fancy or expensive. These are everyday foods.
Okay, first up, something most of us probably have already. Eggs. People call them a complete protein. Why is that specific detail so important for, say, a man over 70?
That complete part is really key. It means eggs have all 9 essential amino acids. Those are the building blocks your body can't make itself. As we age, our body gets, well, a bit less efficient at putting protein together from incomplete sources.
Ah, okay.
So getting all 9 amino acids in one package, like from an egg, makes it much easier for your muscles to get exactly what they need for repair and maintenance. It directly helps fight off sarcopenia.
And they've got other good stuff too, right? B12, vitamin D.
Definitely. Little nutrient powerhouses. B12 for energy, vitamin D and choline for bone health, brain function. It's a great package.
But what about cholesterol? That's something that always comes up with eggs. What's the latest thinking for our listeners?
That's a really common question and totally understandable given past advice. The main thing from current research is that for most people, the cholesterol you eat, like in eggs, doesn't impact your blood cholesterol nearly as much as we used to think. Things like saturated and trans fats usually have a bigger effect. So having an egg or 2 a day is generally fine for most healthy folks. The healthy fats in eggs can even support heart health as part of a balanced diet. It's the overall diet that matters most.
It's good to clarify. And practically speaking, they're cheap, right? And so easy to cook.
Oh, incredibly budget-friendly and versatile. Boiled, scrambled, poached, omelets, endless options.
And what about for someone who maybe has a smaller appetite or finds chewing difficult?
They're ideal for that. They're soft, easy to chew, easy to digest. A boiled egg for breakfast, maybe some scrambled eggs for a light meal. It's an easy way to get that protein boost without discomfort.
Yeah.
So regularly eating eggs can genuinely lead to noticeable improvements in strength and stamina.
Okay, great start. Now moving from eggs, what about a plant-based option? Soy. Things like tofu, soy milk, edamame.
Yes, soy is another fantastic affordable choice. And like eggs, it's a complete protein from a plant source.
Ah, not many plants are complete proteins, are they?
Very few are. So soy gives you all those essential amino acids for muscle upkeep, but without the saturated fat you might find in some animal products. It's really good for helping slow down that age-related muscle loss and keeping energy levels steady.
Okay, but some men worry about soy and hormones. What's the reality there?
That's another common concern, but the vast majority of scientific evidence shows that moderate soy consumption is perfectly safe for men. It doesn't negatively affect testosterone levels.
Right.
In fact, soy has these compounds called isoflavones. They're antioxidants, and studies suggest they might actually be beneficial for bone health and maybe even heart health.
Interesting. So safe and potentially beneficial.
Correct. Plus, it's usually cheaper than meat or fish.
Sure.
Tofu, soy milk, and cereal or smoothies, edamame as a snack. Lots of ways to use it.
Any tips for making tofu taste good? Some people find it a bit bland.
The trick with tofu is that it's like a sponge for flavor.
Right.
So press out the extra water first,
Right.
then marinate it. Soy sauce, ginger, garlic, broth, whatever you like. Let it soak for a bit, then bake it, stir fry it. It really takes on the flavor.
Good tip. All right, next up. Lentils and beans. Kind of the unsung heroes, maybe.
Definitely underrated. Lentils, red beans, mung beans, they're nutritional powerhouses. They give you double whammy. Good protein for muscle building, plus complex carbohydrates.
Ah, the carbs. Why are those important?
Those complex carbs give you slow, steady energy release. Keeps you feeling full, prevents energy dips, and helps keep blood sugar stable. That's really important for avoiding fatigue.
And I know fiber is a big plus with beans and lentils. How does that help someone over 70 specifically?
Oh, hugely important. The high fiber content is fantastic for digestion. It helps prevent constipation, which can be more common as we age, and it feeds the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut absorbs nutrients better, including that protein.
So better digestion means you actually get more out of the food.
Exactly. Plus, fiber helps lower cholesterol and supports heart health. So you get muscle support, digestive health, and heart benefits. It's a win-win-win.
Plus, they're incredibly cheap and last forever in the pantry.
Dirt cheap. And so easy to store. Make a big batch of lentil soup, add beans to salads, try mung bean porridge, which is super gentle. They're low-fat, cholesterol-free, packed with minerals like iron, magnesium, just fantastic all around.
Okay, moving on to dairy. You mentioned cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. What makes them stand out?
These are excellent because they offer a lot of protein, but they're often really easy on the digestive system. Greek yogurt especially packs a serious protein punch, often almost double what regular yogurt has. That's significant for slowing muscle loss.
And they feel quite light, don't they? Not heavy.
Exactly. Satisfying without being heavy or causing discomfort. That's key.
And we can't forget calcium, right? Especially for bone health and preventing falls.
Spot on. Both are loaded with calcium, which is absolutely vital for strong bones and reducing fracture risk. Remember, strong muscles and strong bones work together for stability and preventing those dangerous falls.
Makes sense.
And Greek yogurt has another benefit, probiotics, those good bacteria for your gut.
Right. We talked about gut health.
Yeah, helps with digestion, reduces bloating or constipation, and again, it improves nutrient absorption overall.
And like the others, pretty easy to find and affordable. Any tips for eating them?
Super easy. Eat them plain, add some fruit. Berries are great. You can use them in savory ways too. I usually suggest getting the plain versions though, to avoid all the added sugar and flavored ones. You can always add your own natural sweetness. Easy staples for the fridge.
Okay. Number 5 takes us to the sea. Canned sardines. Maybe a surprise for some.
Could be. But canned sardines are just amazing nutritionally. First off, loads of high-quality protein, usually over 20 grams in a small can. Great for muscles.
But the real kicker is the omega-3s, isn't it?
Absolutely. Sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. We know they're good for the heart, but they're also powerful anti-inflammatories. For older adults, less inflammation can mean better circulation, faster muscle recovery after activity, and importantly, more flexible, comfortable joints. Helps you stay active.
And here's something really unique. The bones. You eat them, and they're full of calcium.
Exactly. Those tiny, soft, edible bones make sardines an incredible source of easily absorbed calcium, critical for fighting osteoporosis and keeping bones dense.
Plus vitamin D, so bone health, muscle health, heart health.
And convenience.
Yeah.
Long shelf life, ready to eat straight from the can. Perfect if you don't get to the shops often.
How do you eat them? Just plain?
You can, or mash them on toast, add them to salads.
Hmm.
And considering the protein, calcium, and omega-3s you get, they're remarkably affordable. A real superfood bargain.
Okay, number 6. A familiar favorite. Chicken breast. Why is this lean protein such a good staple for men over 70?
Chicken breast is popular for a reason. It's very lean, low in fat, and delivers a really solid dose of high-quality protein, often 25 grams or more per serving. That makes it super efficient for muscle repair and maintenance, without the saturated fat found in some other meats, which is better for heart health.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find and usually reasonably priced. What's the best way to cook it so it's tender and easy for older adults to eat?
Good question. Grilling and baking are fine, but sometimes they can dry it out. For maximum tenderness and ease of chewing, methods like steaming, poaching, or stewing are fantastic. They keep the meat moist and preserve nutrients.
And chicken has other nutrients too, doesn't it?
It does. Good source of B vitamins, which help with energy, and selenium, which is important for your immune system. Consistent intake really helps with strength and recovery.
All right, our final one, number 7. Peanuts and sunflower seeds. Portable protein.
Yeah. Exactly. So convenient and generally very affordable. They're great plant-based sources. They offer a good mix of protein for muscle upkeep, plus healthy fats for sustained energy. Great little pick-me-up if you're feeling fatigued.
And that mix helps keep blood sugar steady too, right?
It does, thanks to the fats and fiber. Helps avoid those energy spikes and crashes.
And they last ages. Plus, you can get peanut butter or sunflower seed butter if chewing is an issue.
Perfect alternatives. They're also packed with important minerals like magnesium, crucial for muscle function and bone strength, and vitamin E, a great antioxidant, plus those heart-healthy fats.
So good for muscles, bones, heart.
Yep. But one important note here, portion control. They are quite calorie-dense.
Ah, right. Don't overdo it.
Exactly. A small handful is usually plenty. Think about using them to replace less healthy snacks like biscuits or crisps, rather than just adding them on top of everything else.
That makes sense. Okay, so those are our 7 fantastic foods. We've covered a lot. What's the main takeaway for integrating these into daily life effectively?
I think the two key words are consistency and balance. These foods need to be regular features, not just occasional additions. Mix it up. Maybe eggs or yogurt for breakfast, some beans or lentils at lunch, chicken for dinner. Use the nuts and seeds or cottage cheese for snacks.
Right.
And always pair these proteins with lots of vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. It's about the whole picture.
And hydration. Drinking enough water is crucial too, isn't it? Helps absorb everything.
Absolutely vital. Don't forget water. Which brings up an important point about safety. Things to keep in mind.
Yes, good point.
First, while some is okay, try not to overdo red meat. Too much can be hard on the kidneys for some older adults and might raise cholesterol or heart risks. Second, and this is really critical, if you have any existing health conditions, especially kidney disease, liver problems, or gout, you must talk to your doctor before making big changes to your protein intake.
Okay. Essential advice.
They'll help you figure out what's right and safe for you. And third, stick to healthier cooking methods. Boiling, steaming, stewing are generally better than frying, which adds unhealthy fats.
Simple guidelines, really. And the encouraging part is with these consistent changes, people really can notice improvements in strength and stamina maybe within a few months.
Absolutely. Small, consistent efforts add up to real results. So the bottom line is, building and maintaining muscle after 70 is definitely possible, and it doesn't have to be expensive.
We've talked about 7 really simple, affordable foods: eggs, soy, beans and lentils, cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, sardines, chicken, and peanuts or seeds.
Each one offers high-quality protein and other vital nutrients to help fight muscle loss, keep bones strong, and just improve your overall quality of life.
The key is making them a regular part of your routine. So maybe take a look at what you typically eat. Are these foods on your plate regularly? If not, maybe it's time to start adding them in. Small changes today really can make a big difference down the road.
Well said. And if you found this deep dive helpful, please don't keep it to yourself.
Yeah, please like this video and share it with friends or family members over 60 who could benefit from staying stronger. And make sure you subscribe to Healthy Men 70 Plus. We'll keep bringing you simple, effective health tips to help you stay active, healthy, and really full of life.
Thanks for joining us today.
Stay well, everyone.